Hello, anybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. I'm Mr. Devious, or just Deeb, and today we're going to continue on and finish up Stardust Fields. In the last episode, we found Bowser trapped in a cannon by a big guy named Tolstar, and he won't help Bowser out unless we find him 100 coins in Stardust Fields. So I'm going to start the episode right out with a battle, because just to warm up. I actually haven't recorded in a little while now, so I might be a bit rusty, but I will try my best. So, yeah, as said in the previous episode, we found Bowser. He was stuck in a cannon, but we can't get him out. And the guy who is going to help us get him out, named Tolstar, he says he'll help us if we pay him off 100 Bean Bean coins. The problem was, we tried paying him in mushroom coins, and the exchange rate there is terrible. It was like 10 mushroom coins is 1 Bean Bean coin. It was terrible. I don't think exchange rates are that bad in the real world, ever. So if we look at our inventory right now, hit select, look in our suitcase, we have 53 coins, so we're a little bit over halfway there. And we had our first battle, and I'm going to go back to cutting now. But that's not all we did in the previous episode. We also got a couple of new moves. If we... No, not that button. If we hit... No, if we don't... Okay. If we hit... I think that's the L button. The brother in the back will use a new move. So with Luigi, we got the high jump ability. So with Luigi in the back, we can do that. And get up to high locations. With Mario in the back, we got the spin jump, where we go and fall on enemies. I'm going to take these flies out. And the other one... Alright, just wrapping up that battle. We're up to 75 coins already, just from those two battles in that one block up there. So, only 25 more coins, and we will be good to go and save Bowser. So we get back to Luigi. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the last episode, but if you switch the order of the brothers while you have one of them changed to their special ability, they'll retain that when you switch back to that order. So that's a nice touch. We also got a syrup. That'll be used for restoring... Oops. So the syrup will be used for restoring brothers points, which are used for special moves, which I'm not going to get into yet because the game is going to teach us how to use them, whether we want to or not, so it's kind of redundant for me to do two. I'll meet you back up there. So yeah, the game is going to teach us the special moves already, like right here. Mario and Luigi, sirs! This is an emotional reunion, sirs. By your leave, there is something we completely forgot to mention to you earlier. Affirmative. You see, when you master a technique in the field, you can also use it in battle. Since you have mastered the high jump and spin jump, you can now use this techniques in battle. We must confirm technique mastery in combat simulation. Oh god, where did you get all those? Well, that's kind of a ham-fisted way of getting into a fight. Still, nice of the fighter fly to volunteer. First, as you can see in Mario's command options, there's a new attack command called Brothers Attack. Or Bros Attack. Bros Attacks are duo techniques, in which Master Mario and Master Luigi attack together. When you choose this command, your list of brother attacks appears. Okay, let's see your attack, Mario. So, we basically just have to do as they tell us to. Halt! As you can see, it's grown dark. Somebody has turned off the lights. Immediately after the light fades, you'll see a button input icon. But do not worry, things move in slow motion during button input. Halt! As you can see, not only do things move slowly, but the icons are clearly displayed. Press the button, please. By the way, if you hit the command exactly, something like this will appear. A big flashing OK. And actually, there are multiple Brothers Attack action commands. So, on to the next one. This time, check the timing and press the button on your own. Halt! There's one more command. It's the last one, but it's important. If you nail this action command, it will add up to the success of your early action commands and inflict incredible damage. Press the button now. Now! Good God. That should have killed that. That's how brother attacks work. Next, I will tell you about the modes in brothers attacks. Modes are the difficulty levels of the brothers attacks. The modes can be changed. Ah, my throat. Just press the R and L buttons. Here. What was the need for that pause in the dialogue? To change the modes. Mode 2 is without slow motion. Mode 3 is without button icons. Once you master action commands, try different modes for a greater challenge. Succeeding in the most difficult mode will benefit you greatly. Master Mario, Master Luigi, good luck. Once you succeed enough times, you may be able to devise some new advanced commands. Advanced commands are methods that further evolve your actions. When you learn one of these, one of you will flash and you both will understand. For now, just master the basic action commands. Brothers Attack training is complete. Almost! Arrgh. Lastly, I shall explain Brothers Points. You must use Brother Points to execute Brothers Attack, so use your points wisely. Here ends the Brothers Attack lesson. Really? See, just because you acknowledge that it went on for a long time doesn't mean it's okay. Thus, we can officially confirm that these field techniques are indeed executable in battle. Proper planning and preparation will ensure your safety throughout your journey. We wish you luck. Move out! Alright, so that pretty much ends off the most tutorial-laden section of the game. There's still going to be more tutorials. Oh, how there will be tutorials. But they will be in fewer quantities, so that is good. That is one of the slower parts of getting into any Mario and Luigi game, is having to deal with the tutorials. So let's try out some of those moves on some enemies, since, you know, it's kind of relevant. I'm going to be doing the harder levels of these moves. The harder levels, as said, will do, I think they do more damage, but in addition to being faster and not showing you button icons, they're also cheaper for your points. So you can really make a benefit if you're good at these. And I did these a lot when I was younger, so I'm fairly used to them. The only thing is that I'm not playing the game in a conventional way, so never mind what that means. So first I'll show it in slow motion, just for a reminder for myself. And they fly up in the air, and these are some of the coolest moves in the game. But they're also pretty much, I wouldn't say they're mandatory for bosses, but bosses are considerably easier when you use your brother's moves. And that also means that you should conserve your brother's points against normal enemies. And we leveled up again. But yeah, you should conserve your brother's points and not spend them too much in fighting the normal enemies. But you do want to use the moves, because as the General Toads said, General Toad. Anyway, we're going to put some points into attack here. You want to use the moves fairly regularly if you can, because if you do, you can make up, the moves will get like new commands in the middle of them, so that you can do new attacks in the middle of those attacks that do different things. And I'll show off what I mean eventually. It is also worth noting that Luigi's move does considerably less damage than Mario's does, and I think it's because Luigi has lower attack, and it's based off his attack stat. But wait, his attack isn't that much lower, so heck if I know. I'm gonna put more points into his defense. And we get 2, not bad. It's always so depressing to get a 1-point bonus, and I wonder if you can really, if you get lucky with the numbers, if you can really overpower your brothers in this game. I imagine so. This isn't a hard game to begin with. So, since it's not really a hard game to begin with, it can be pretty easy to get overleveled by the end of the game. Though it is worth noting that towards the end, there are some really hard bosses. But man, are we racking up the XP. And actually, if we look at our inventory, we have more than enough money now to go back and pay Tolstar and get Bowser out. So I guess we're going to gradually head back there, collecting any coins we can get along the way. And, well, as it turns out, we have to go over here. And wait a minute. Oh, we can just jump up onto these things. I tend to underestimate how high Luigi and Mario can really get with their jumps in this game. And their jumping height is a little inconsistent from Mario and Luigi to Mario and Luigi. Like, I think their default jumping height in the next game is equivalent to their jumping height... Not in this game, like, their default jumping height in the next game is equivalent to their high jump in this game. So I don't know, it's kind of hard to get used to. And if we take this thing, we're actually at the end. We've made a full circle, but I imagine if we take this thing over... Will there be secrets? There will be a secret that I want. Yes, it's just more money, but we can always use more money, even because once we pay off Tolstar, we're going to be poor again, and, well, money is pretty usable in this game. Mario RPGs are actually one of the better games, or any Mario RPG from Paper Mario to the Mario and Luigi's, they're all pretty good about having uses for your coins, whereas most other RPGs you get to a point where money just becomes a non-issue. And I don't find that problem in Mario and Mario RPGs. I always need my money for something, but I never find that I'm desperately hurting for it either. And usually there are sections in the game that help to get money. But now that we have, how much money do we have here? 138 coins. We're going to continue on into this next area, and we're going to go and face Tolstar and give him his money and get Bowser out of the cannon. Hey, Bowser.
Nick, let's see here. You now have 138 coins. It took you long enough, but well done. I'll just be taking those coins now. Finally, let me out of here. Huh? You want out? You want me to help you? Who said I'd do that? Ah, you welcher!
Uh-oh.
You're not in the Mushroom Kingdom anymore. Outsiders be gone!
And we come to our first boss fight in the game, Tolstar. And oh my god, I did not heal up before this fight, but this is Tolstar. We jump on his head. He is not a hard boss. And this is also our first experience with the boss music in Mario & Luigi, which is actually pretty good. So we're gonna just immediately start hitting into him. Bosses in Mario & Luigi have a lot of HP usually, especially compared to the normal enemies.
Isn't that a nasty attack? Even watching the hand I throw with won't help you.
He's lying. That's exactly how you figure out who he's gonna throw a thing at. So I'm actually gonna use some syrup on Luigi. That is disgusting to watch. And I'm going to use some on Mario, too, because if we're going to take down this guy efficiently, we're going to want to use brother moves, and this is true of virtually every boss in the game. Oh god, those things kind of hurt, I guess. Thankfully, Tolstar doesn't hit that hard. He's not a hard boss, being the first one, obviously. No, we don't want to just jump on him, we want to Splash Brothers. And you can get the new moves pretty quickly if you use these attacks pretty regularly. And when he laughs, he throws it so that it bounces over your head, so you don't want to jump into it. Bosses tend to have a lot more variety in their moves than the mooks do. Like, enemies might have 1 or 2 different ways of attacking you. Bosses usually have a minimum of like 3 or 4. And this is just like the early bosses.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But how about this? Yeah.
And he's getting kind of angry, but he's not trying very hard. Tolstar appears to be a kind of... Oops, I missed that. Tolstar appears to be like one of the spike enemies from the Mario Brothers that just throw spike balls at you and spit them from their mouth, or a Clubba enemy from the Paper Mario games. And he just keeps throwing them over our heads. You really gotta pay attention to the tells the enemies give in this game. But they're mostly pretty obvious. There's gonna be a lot harder ones later on, though, that don't give as much time to react as this guy, quite frankly. Oh boy, I'm out of points, but... Well, I guess I'm just gonna do the rest, because... Oh! And he explodes! We get a ton of experience and all of our money back, actually. All 138 coins. So we're kind of back to where we started, and a little bit more. So we get a huge level up with a lot of speed. I'm gonna put some points into HP, actually. So Mario gets a little HP boost, so he has 19 HP. Not bad, not great, but We're already at level 5 with these guys. Again, not great, but not bad. So with Luigi, we're also going to put some points into his HP. And then the next... Oh, wait, actually... You know what? I'm going to put some points into BP. Oh, I missed a 3. And he's... Oh. Well. You, sir, have been griping far too loudly for some time. Uh-oh. What? No. No, 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 no!
Grrr! Mario! Green Stash! You gotta get Princess Peach's voice back! It's all up to you!
No, Bowser, no! Aww. Aw. Lost Bowser again. Oh, well, I mean, he didn't look like he went that far. I mean, he just flew over... Oh. Oh, I'm guessing that's a cliff. I'm guessing he fell all the way down. Well, I guess that's that. I'm gonna just save here real quick. I gotta say, it's good to have money now, 138 coins, so they don't completely rob you of money. And here we come to this eerie cavern. Ooh. So now that Tolstar is out of the way, I'm actually going to be ending off the videos fairly shortly. I just want to get through this short little interlude and get to the start of the next area, because we're finished with Stardust Fields now, and Luigi will lead us. Ooh, this looks pleasant. What's over here? You fiends! Uh-oh. We found you at last, you scum. What have you done with Prince Peasley? Yes, there is no mistake. You kidnapped Prince Peasley. We have witnesses. Now confess, villains. What's that? You say you're Mario and Luigi? Lies, bald-faced lies. The superstars of the Mushroom Kingdom would never come here.
You're not lying.
Oh, hi, Tolstar. I didn't know you could fly.
They say they've come here chasing someone called Cacaletta, and they're really, really tough.
Bye, Tolstar. Oh, dear. Oh, my. Oh, boy. Pardon us, sirs. So sorry. See, our kingdom's Prince Peasley was kidnapped by something. Or so recent reports out of Hoo Hoo Village claim. Hoo Hoo Village. We have been looking for any sign of the perpetrator. According to eyewitness accounts, the prince's kidnapper wore an odd helmet and spoke of mustard and fink rats. That is all we have to go on. And yet, based on that description, you immediately thought we were the culprits. Were Mario and Luigi talking about mustard? If you come across anything, please let us know. Reopen the investigation. Oh boy, my voices probably weren't consistent there, and they're not going to be consistent from episode to episode. But now that we've come to Hoo Hoo Village, the next area of the game with some weird-looking people, I want to find a save point. Actually, you know what? Before we explore this area, I'm just gonna end it off here. I'm gonna stand here. I feel weird not saving with, a save point, but sads, and I'm not gonna walk back all the way to that other save point on camera. So you know what? Yeah. This will be the end of this episode. We finished Stardust Fields, we lost Bowser again. In the next episode, we're going to investigate this missing Prince Peasley. Sounds kind of like Princess Peach, but of the Bean Bean Kingdom. We're going to investigate that, explore Hoo Hoo Village, and hopefully get a little closer on our journey to exploring Bean Bean Kingdom and saving Princess Peach's voice. This is a silly game. Well, I hope to see you in the next one.